Hey guys, this is me commentating over what I have already done because I was getting really salty with this battle. Like, I was getting super mad. So, for the longest time, I was not talking during this battle. So, I'm just gonna commentate over it because, whatever. I'm not just gonna keep my literally no speaking self in for most of this video. So you can just see me being very salty, being very focused and very determined down there. But yeah, I was doing this fight for about 3 hours straight, and I was really getting on my, nerves, and I was not having a good time. I was having a bad time even. Okay, but yeah, first off, fuck that attack. I hate that attack. That's the worst attack in the early parts of Sans' run. Is that stupid ass. Slow then little, and I don't even think it's that hard to dodge. I just fuck it up every time, and I don't like it. And I didn't mention it during the fight, but that's actually a really good learning tool right there to learn that, oh, platforms are a thing because, well, it's the first time you see them in the game, so it's really nice that Toby even thought about that. And it's weird to refer to a creator about their game because I don't usually do that. And as you can see, I'm like going through that text super fast because I'm like, I'm done. I just want to get through it. I want to get through this fucking game. I'm done with this shit. As I was doing it for 3 hours, and I really wanted to go to bed at the time, but I knew if I went to sleep, I would not be in the same headset, which might have been better for me. But I was like, I didn't even want to risk it at that point. And there is a ton of footage of me fighting him, and I'm gonna have to do a montage later of just my countless loses. But there's 3 hours of footage to go through, so I'll do that when I get to it. Also, that attack, the very first run, well, not the very first run, but the very first time you encounter it, it's incredibly easy. But then it gets ridiculous. I hate that. That drives me insane when I do that. I'm not mad at the game, just mad at myself when that happens, when I fall into that pit of bones. But the Gaster Blasters, every time when they're coming down, it starts out really slow and then it gets insane. So I think that's why I get angry during the second run, because I'm like, I can dodge this, why can't I dodge right now? It's just because I'm not processing that they're going faster at that moment. And it's really not this first half that was driving me up the wall, it's the second half. And we'll just get there when we get there, but that's the attack I told Luke, oh, it's super easy, you can do it, it's fine. And I'm still going to stick with it, that attack is incredibly easy to dodge. It's just that you might make a minor slip up every once in a while. And there was a lot of text that I really need to, hopefully I can montage it together, because he had a lot of good lines. Damn it, see, that made me mad just watching that, damn. And so this is like the halfway point of no talking. And I was doing my best not to use that butterscotch pie through the entirety of this little run, or in the entirety of this battle. Because I knew what the end had in store for me, and I'm like, I need that frickin' pie for the end of the battle, or I'm not gonna be able to do this. Because that ending attack with Sans killed me like 4 times in a row, and it was the 4th time where I'm like, I finally got it, or the 5th time. No, I died 3 times in a row. The 4th time I got it. Also, that little bone in the corner. I was not expecting that, and the first time I encountered it, I actually had like, what? What is this? I don't understand. I'm confused. Ah. So I hope I can find that footage, and I hope I didn't lose it in the Logitech somewhere. And this attack, it's first and the second time it's used are fairly easy to dodge, especially the first one. But the third time and every time after that is hell. It's literally hell. Like, you want to heal, but you're afraid of that attack that you'll just waste your healing items trying to dodge this stupid attack. And you almost pray that for the attacks that like he freeze frames. This attack is also usually really easy to dodge, and anytime I get hit, it's usually my own stupid mistake. I just have to watch the faces. And I do want to point this out, that I know that there was a knife that would make that go away super fast instead of me pressing enter like 4 times. But I really didn't want to grab that knife morally. I know that's weird to say after doing a Genocide run, but I didn't morally want to grab that knife. And then, actually, I think skipping right ahead, I think that the attacks where he stops time is really cool. This attack can go second. I hate that attack so much. It is the worst. And not because it's like, oh, I don't know, but it's because it's easy to, like, when you press up that you're in mid jump cycle when it decides to screw you over again. So you usually don't want to do that, and it just sucks horribly. And yeah, I think yeah, I did that one like almost perfect, and it was ridiculous. And at this point, I'm getting like kind of scared, like, oh man, I want to use my butterscotch pie, but at the same time, I don't want to have to deal with another attack. So I'm like debating in my head right now. It's like, should I just eat the butterscotch pie and take the attack, or should I just take the attack on with what I have right now and call it good? And as you see, I just decided to take it on with no butterscotch pie. And depending on how I dodge here, it can usually destroy my run, or it will uplift me and I'll still lose. Oh, this attack. I've always dodged this attack for some reason. I'm really good. This attack, it sucks. This is where I died 3 times, and it was just super sad for me. As you can see, I had 5 HP before the end of that run, so I was incredibly happy with myself. And I think this is where I'm going to start talking again, because I'm like, oh, I did it! I finally did it! So, enjoy listening to Past Nick now. Alright, that's it. Right. Ready? Here goes nothing. Yep, that's right. It's literally nothing. It's not gonna be anything either. Get it? I know I can't beat you. One of you turds, you're just gonna kill me. So, I've decided it's not gonna be your turn ever. I'm just gonna keep having my turn until you give up. Even if it means we have to stand here until the end of time. Capiche? You'll get bored here. Getting bored already. I mean, and then you'll finally quit. I know your tech. You're very determined, aren't you? You'll never give up, even if there is absolutely no benefit to preserving whatsoever. If I can make that clear, no matter what, you'll just keep going. Not out of any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can. And because you can, you have to. But now, you reached the end. There's nothing left for you now. So, in my personal opinion, the most determined thing you can do here is to completely give up and do literally nothing, anything else. Fine, I'll do nothing. Literally nothing else. I'll wait. I got 1 HP. I need that. I really need that freaking butterscotch cinnamon pie. He's a sweepy little man. Unfortunately, this was ruined for me too, so I think I know. I saw it in like a GIF, and that's what ruined it for me. Oh, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Did you really think you would be able to? That's how it is. So, guess that's it, huh? Just don't say I didn't warn you. Whoop. I'm going to Grillbus. You're definitely not. The fact that you're still standing is incredible. You didn't turn to dust, and he was bleeding. Papyrus, you want anything? Oh, okay, I get it. That's sad as shit. Nope. Sorry, guys. Not seeing this ending because I know the consequences of doing so, and I am going to kind of skimp out on it. So, bye bye. Bye bye. But I'm not done. And turn that game back on. And I will end this the correct way. I'm also very interested to see what happens when we do this. Oh boy. That expression that you're wearing. Well, I won't grace it with a description. Damn it! Shit! After all of that bullshit. Sorry, I have to end this right. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you. A little bit better. Finally. Buddy pal, I know how hard it must be to make that choice. To go back on everything you've worked up to. I want you to know. I won't let it go to waste. Come here, pal. And that is how we are ending this. Get docked on! If we're really friends, you won't come back. Yep, and that is how it is going to happen. So that's Genocide Run. That's all I'm doing of Genocide Run because I am above consequences. Bye. That was insane.